Alright, so here's NAOV Nanovibronix Inc. This finishes at $1.90 today. That is down 27.2%.
Good.
Please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is AMC. This finishes at $40.29 today. That is up 8.92%. Looks like it's having some support, some bounce back after this nasty free fall. Down from like $60, $65. So let's analyze this. Okay, so right now this is sitting on the support of about $40, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 42, 44, 50, 51, 55, 58, 62, 65, 69, lol. And then the all-time high of 72.62. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 38, 35, 32, 26, 2050, 1750, 1650, and then 14. And there's a good amount of support below 14, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Looked like it caught some pretty strong support here at 32. 32 may be the bottom, and it kind of looks like cup and handle is starting to form. So this may run back up to 62, 63-ish in order to fill the top of the cup. Not saying it will, but this does look like a cup and handle is starting to form. RSI is currently at 47. That's pretty average. A little bit below average, but pretty average. So according to the RSI, this price, 40.29, is pretty fair market value. And it did 98 million in volume today. So yeah, 98 million is a lot of volume, but average volume is 173 million. So that is below average. This pump today isn't really confirmed by the volume. It's a bit suspicious. So, just be cautious of that. I'm sure you guys already know this, but this is a very volatile stock. The channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So either way this goes, upside or downside, expect a lot of price action. This really doesn't catch any support until around $17. There probably won't be nearly as much price action to the downside if/when this breaks $17. And to the upside, there really is no strong resistance. If this keeps going to the upside, this can easily go back to the all-time high and easily further. It's really hard to tell right now where this is going. I do believe that it is more likely to go to the upside just because, as I said, we have this cup and handle forming. So that's a bullish indicator. And in addition to that, very strong sentiment on social media. There always has been. We have a few bullish indicators here. No bearish indicators, but neutral indicators. I guess I can support going either way because this really could go either way. Really hard to tell where this is going. So, if you guys want to take a position, just be aware that this is a gamble at this point. I mean, it's always been a gamble. So, know what you're getting yourself into. Understand the risks before you take a position. And again, I do believe this is more likely to go to the upside. But really couldn't tell you which way this is going. So, this is AMC. Congratulations to everyone who made money today. And good luck to everyone looking to take a position. And to everyone who's currently in this stock. So here's Bitcoin, BTC. This is currently at 37,700. That is up 16.12%. So first of all, I see a gap up from 32,800 approximately. So that means that this is likely to come back down to 32,800 at some point. Can't say when, but the gaps usually do fill. So just be aware of that. However, it might not. Way back here, we have another gap at like 24,000 and that never filled. So gaps usually do fill, but not always. Maybe this might even come back down to 24,000 at some point. Hopefully not, but gaps usually do fill. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of about 39,000 and 36,000. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 39,000, 40,700, 42,900, 45,400, 47,500, 49,300, 50,500, 51,900, 54,600, 57,600, 60,000, and then the all-time high of 65,500. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 36,200, 34,200, 31,500, 30,200, 29,000, 26,600, 23,700, 22,900, 21,400, 19,700, 18,300, 16,800, 14,000, 12,900, 12,100, 11,000, and the yearly low of 10,000. So the channels right now to the upside and the downside are pretty wide. So you guys already know this. Bitcoin, crypto is very volatile. So either way this goes right now, expect a lot of price action. RSI is currently at 60. So that is a little bit above average. So this kind of looks like a cup and handle. Kind of looks like a cup is developing here. Top of the cup being around 58,000 and the bottom being around 30,000. Not saying this will complete the cup, but that's what it appears like right now. We do have a cup forming. So this could possibly go back to 58,000 to complete the top of the cup. And if it does, then I would expect some pullback after that. But again, we do have this gap up at like 33,000. So mixed signals here. Cup and handle is bullish. Gap down is bearish. And the RSI is a little bearish. Looks like a pretty decent play here. Maybe hold off, see if it fills the gap and you can get this at a better price. You could get this at 33,000. But this does appear like 30,000 was very strong support. It retested that a couple of times. Personally, I think it's kind of unlikely this goes below 30K, but you never know. So, just looking at the chart, the cup and handle, the social media sentiment, this does appear like it's more likely to go to the upside than the downside. And if it does go to the downside, I really don't expect it to go below 30K or too much below 30K. So not financial advice, but if you want to go long, I can support that. Seems like a pretty decent price here. And maybe if you hold off a little, you can get an even better price. Now, if you want to go short, personally, I never recommend shorting crypto. That is extremely dangerous. Could pay off, but extremely, extremely dangerous. Now, like I just said, very strong support at 30,000. And we got the cup and handle forming. Strong social media sentiment. So I never think it's a good idea to short crypto, but especially in this situation right now, I don't think it'd be too smart. So I would not recommend that. Congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. Fat Tendies, good luck to everyone currently holding Bitcoin. A lot of apes holding Bitcoin. And good luck to everyone looking to take a position. That is Bitcoin, BTC. So here is LCID Lucid Group. This finishes at $26.83 today. That is up 10.5%. This used to be CCIV back when it was a SPAC. Churchill Capital made the SPAC and acquired Lucid Motors. So now the merger is official and CCIV becomes LCID. So we have a brand new chart here. This was the first day of trading for LCID. Now we can't really analyze this chart, so we're going to go back to CCIV and analyze that chart. This chart may or may not apply to LCID because it's a brand new chart, but this is a good benchmark to go off of. Okay, so right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 2780 and 2620. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 2780, 29, 31, 32.5, 35.30, 38, 40.10, 44.30, 50.50, 52.80, 56, 58.20, 60, 63, and then the high of 64.86. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 26.20, 24.80, 22.20, $20, 18.30, $15, $14, 10.30, and then the low of 9.60. And I do see a gap down here at about $51. That's a bullish indicator. This means that this is likely to come back up to $51 at some point, eventually. Might be pretty soon. Who knows? So very wide channels here to the upside and the downside. So either way, there's going to be a good amount of price action. Pretty volatile stock here. Not too much support or resistance either way. Although it does appear like there is more support to the downside than there is resistance to the upside. So if this goes to the upside, there's going to be a little bit more price action than there would be if this goes to the downside. And right now, the RSI is at 50, probably a little bit higher now because this was back when the price was 24, 25, so probably maybe 55 around there, something like that. That's around average RSI. So according to the RSI, this price of 24.25 is fair market value. So the new price of 26.80 should be around fair market value according to the RSI. So LCID did 31 million in volume today, which is pretty significant volume. Not nearly as much as some other previous trading sessions. Still big volume day, so the pump today is confirmed by the volume. Again, we're going off of the CCIV chart, not the LCID chart. So take this with a grain of salt. If you want to go long, I can support that. I think that's a pretty good play. This does appear like a cup and handle is forming. Top of the cup being 65 or 63-ish. And the bottom of the cup being 17. Not really a cup and handle, more like a tub and handle. But you get the point. That's a bullish indicator. That means that this is likely going to start going to the upside soon. If it is in fact a cup and handle, which it kind of does look like. And again, we have the gap down at 51, so that's a bullish indicator. Multiple bullish indicators here. Really no bearish indicators, just neutral indicators, RSI and volume. The price of $24 was a really good price, even at $26, $27. Still seems to be a pretty good price because this does seem like it has a lot of room to run to the upside. Now, if you want to go short, I don't really recommend that. Not that you would really lose a lot of money or anything. I just think that currently the technicals aren't there and there's strong sentiment on social media. There are no indicators on the chart saying to short this, and it does not appear like it's going to come down in the short term, quite honestly. Seems pretty bullish. While it's possible that this can go to the downside and you can make some money, I just don't logically think that it's a smart idea to go short. There are way better shorting opportunities out there in the market. This is relatively near a bottom. I mean, it might go back down to 17, maybe, but really not too much money to be made. It just doesn't really seem like a smart, logical short play, so I personally would not recommend that. I just don't think it's very likely that this is going to go down that much. So, congratulations to everyone who made money in LCID today. Very fat tendies. And good luck to everyone looking to take a position and to everyone who's currently in the stock. Alright, so here's NAOV Nanovibronix Inc. This finishes at $1.90 today. That is down 27.2%. Good. So this was the big runner on Friday. Massive squeeze. Went all the way up from like 80 cents to almost $4 at one point. And today we get some significant pullback. It looked like the squeeze might continue this morning. It was up in the pre-market at like 350-ish. But immediately when the market opened, there was a big rug pull, and it just continued to bleed all day. Very big pullback today. So finishes at $1.90. Pretty disappointing. I'm not going to say for sure that the squeeze is over, but it does appear so. And now it kind of looks like a pump and dump. So be very cautious, guys, if you're still in the stock. If you're still up, consider taking profits. Consider cutting, because this really doesn't look too good right here. Looks pretty bearish. Anyway, let's analyze this. So right now, this is sitting on the support of 190, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 210, 220, 235, 245, 260, 270, 290, $3, 310, 325, 335, 345, 355, 370, 380, 390, and then $4. There is more resistance past $4, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 180 and then 160. And then there's a bunch of support below 160. We're also not going to discuss that right now, but just know that there is some pretty strong support below 160. So it would take a lot of selling pressure for this to break 160 and go lower. But I kind of do expect a lot of selling pressure. We're in the middle of a pump and dump. So RSI is currently at 67. So not in overbought, overvalued territory anymore. Slightly overbought and overvalued, just not officially overbought and overvalued. Still should be cautious though. And it did 122 million in volume today, which is significant volume, almost as much as Friday. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. It's not a fluke. If you want to go long, personally, I really don't recommend that. As I just said, it does appear like the squeeze is over, and it does appear like this is currently in pump and dump mode. It's looking really bearish. Looks like it's going to free fall for a little bit in the short term. However, the channels to the upside are pretty wide. So if this does go to the upside, expect a lot of price action. I just don't think realistically it's going to go to the upside. Pretty unlikely. Not that much at least. Risky stuff, I don't recommend it, but it could pay off. And if you want to go short, it's a decent play. It would have been great if you could get in at $3, but still at $1.90, still has a decent way to go to the downside, so pretty good play if you want to go short. You just missed out on a lot of fat tendies already, so not the greatest play, but still pretty decent play. You can probably make a good amount of money going short. So I would support that, but this is also pretty risky. Not likely this is going to go to the upside, but it might, and if it does, there's going to be a lot of price action, and you can get in a lot of trouble. If you want to short, seems like a decent play, just do it at your own risk. Not likely this is going to go to the upside, but possible. But I would support it. Seems like a pretty decent play. You can make some pretty good money here going short. So, sorry to everyone who lost money on this one today. Nasty stuff. If you're still up, consider taking profits. Or if you're down, maybe consider just cutting it. Because this does look pretty bearish here to me, personally. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock. And to everyone looking to take a position. This is NAOV Nanovibronix. So here's Dogecoin. This is currently approximately at 21 cents. And that is up 4.5% today. So right now this is sitting on the support of 20.5 cents. Let's do the downside first. So if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 18 cents, 12 cents, 9.4 cents, and then the low of 7.4 cents. And if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 22.6 cents, 25.2 cents, 27.3 cents, 29.1 cents, 30.5 cents, 33 cents, 36.6 cents, 39.1 cents, 41.1 cents, 44.8 cents, 49 cents, 51.4 cents, 53.8 cents, 55.9 cents, 58 cents, 63.8 cents, 65.7 cents, and then the high of 69.1 cents. So the RSI is currently at 48. So that is pretty average. According to the RSI, this price of around 21 cents is pretty fair market value. It did 342.68 million in volume today, which is pretty significant volume. Average is around 210. So this pump today is confirmed by the volume. So if you want to go long right now, I could support that just based on the general crypto trend and social media sentiment. And this kind of does look like a cup and handle. A long cup and handle, but this does appear like the top of the cup was 69 cents and the bottom was around 18 cents. That's a bullish indicator. There aren't any bearish indicators, but there are just bullish and neutral indicators. So not saying that this won't go to the downside, but more likely this is going to go to the upside than the downside. So if you want to go long, I can support that. This price here at 20 cents, 21 cents, does look like a pretty good price. And if you want to go short, I probably don't recommend that. However, there is a wide channel to the downside, and this could go back to 12 cents. So kind of risky if you want to go short, but it could pay off. I just think it's not really worth the risk. So not totally against it. I just personally wouldn't do it. But yeah, either way, upside or downside, there are some pretty wide channels. So expect a lot of price action either way this goes. I just think it's more likely to go to the upside than the downside. So congratulations to everyone who made money on Dogecoin today. Not a bad day. And good luck to everyone currently holding Doge and to everyone looking to take a position. This is DOGE Dogecoin. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.